Hey guys, Jessica and I are making Larabars. You've never heard of Larabars before. It's a company that makes these really healthy, kind of like candy bars, kind of like Click bars. I don't know if you've had Click bars, most people have. And what's really cool about them is they only have like usually 2 or 3 ingredients. The most popular one just contains dates and cashews. And so we figured we'd give it a go and try to make some. And they work really well. And they cost about 30 cents a piece to make. So we are making some for the whole trail, which is about 300 or so Larabars in total. So we're doing that, and we want to show you guys how to make them because it's pretty easy and they're fun. So first thing you want to do is get a batch, like a pretty good sized bag of cashews, and grind them up. They're going to be kind of crumbly like this. Put those in a bowl. And the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take your dates, and you want to make sure that they are pitted, because that's obviously your blender does not like that. So you get these pitted dates. You also kind of grind them up in your food processor or whatever. We use the Magic Bullet. Oh yeah, as seen on TV. And so anyways, do the dates. It's going to turn into kind of like this peanut butter material. It's really sticky. And so you kind of do all of your dates, turn into this big glob. And once you have that, you take a chunk of the dates and you put it into the nuts, and you just kind of knead it between your fingers until it turns into something like maybe like this consistency. You don't want it to be really sticky, but you don't want it to be falling apart. So kind of use your judgment, you'll kind of figure it out. And what you do after that is you take a chunk off of it, probably about that size, maybe a little smaller, about the size of a golf ball. Let's try that. And what you want to do is put a lot of pressure between your hands, get this thing nice and solidified, roll it into kind of like a hot dog shape. Something like, that's pretty good. What do you think, Jess? Jess likes it. Now this is where she takes over. And the next step is kind of packaging it. So that's all that goes into it. Really, really small amount of work. So let's see what Jessica has to say.
Alright, so now that you have your Larabar in a nice hot dog shape, you're going to want to get a little bit of plastic wrap, just enough to wrap it up. Like that. Flatten it out. Put this right in the middle there. And roll it out a little more. And then squish it down with your heel.
Sorry, Gibbard wanted to say hi.
And make it into a bar shape. Like that. And then wrap it up nice and tight in the plastic wrap to help hold its shape for when you press it down with your cutting board. You're going to want to put a fair amount of pressure on here so that when you go to eat them, they don't just fall apart. So
it's important.
Yes. And then take 2 knives, kind of shape it into a nice bar shape like that, so that they stack nice and easy. And they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. And these little guys pack in about 220 calories. Lots of protein.
And they're incredibly filling.
Yes.
Like, I know that doesn't look very big, but they are really filling. I had one for breakfast the other day to try it out, and they're good.
Yeah.
So Jessica, how many, so we bought 10 ounces of pitted dates from Myers. It's $3.50. And then how many nuts do you think we bought? Cashews?
A little less than a pound.
Okay, so a little less than a pound of cashews. And that makes about, what would you say?
About 12 bars.
12 bars?
Depending on how big you make them. This size makes about 12 bars.
Yeah.
So.
And right now we're making a triple batch, so that's why we have so much. But makes a lot, and they're really tasty, and they are really easy to make. And if you're ever considering going on a camping trip or anything like that, try making these because it's really cheap. Costs 30 cents a piece on average if you make about 12, and that's a pretty good deal. So,
yeah. And if you keep them in the fridge, they'll harden up a little bit.
That's true.
And they'll keep for quite a while.
Let's see, when do these guys expire? Pitted dates, expiring in November of 2010. So, yeah.
It's January right now, so almost an entire year.
So when you keep them in plastic wrap, they probably will keep pretty well, especially in the fridge. So, yeah, try it out. Tell us what you think. See you guys. Bye.
See ya.